Welcome to my journey through the Bible. This will be a summary of 2 Samuel 1, verses 1 through 27. And after Saul had died, and David had returned home after slaughtering the Ammonites and recovering their families and their belongings, about the third day after David was home, a man came covered in dirt and fell down exhausted at his feet. And David asked, "Where did you come from?" And he said, "I came from the camp of Israel." And David asked the man, How did the matter go? And the man said, "Many have fled away, and many have fallen dead. Saul and Jonathan are among the dead as well." And David said, "How do you know this?" And the man said, "Because I was in the mountains, and then I saw Saul leaning upon his spear, and the chariots and horses were following after him. Saul looked behind him and saw me and said, 'Who are you?' And I said, 'I am an Ammonite.' And Saul said, 'Fall upon me and slaughter me. Do not let my life go through this anguish.' And so I fell upon Saul and slaughtered him, for I knew he could not live. And I have brought his crown that was on his head and brought it to my Lord." Now when David heard this news, he ripped his clothes and he wept. And the men that were with him did likewise. They did mourn and weep and fast until that evening. And then David asked the man once again, "Who are you?" And he said, "I am an Ammonite." And David asked, "How were you not afraid to kill the Lord's anointed one?" And then David asked one of the young men to come forth and slay the man in front of them. And he fell down dead. And David said, "The blood is upon your head, for by your words and by your testimony did you say that you have slain the Lord's anointed one." And then David wrote a song for Saul and Jonathan. Now, I'm going to read that instead of paraphrasing it because it is just good and I don't want to paraphrase it. And it says, "The beauty of Israel is slain upon the high places. How the mighty have fallen. Tell it not in the place of Goth. Publish it not in the streets of Shelon. Lest the daughters of the Philistines would rejoice, and lest the daughters of the uncircumcised would triumph. Let there be no dew nor rain upon you, nor the fields of offering. For the shield of the mighty has been cast out, as if Saul had not been anointed with oil. And from the blood of the slain, from the day of the mighty, the bow of Jonathan turned not back, and the sword of Saul returned empty. Saul and Jonathan are both loved and pleasant in their lives, and in death they were not divided. They were swifter than eagles and stronger than lions. The daughters of Israel weep over Saul, who clothed them in scarlet, and delighted and put ornaments upon their appeals. How the mighty have fallen in the midst of the battle. O Jonathan that was slain in the high places. I am stressed for my brother Jonathan. You have been very nice to me, and your love was more wonderfully passing the love of a woman. How the mighty have fallen, and the weapons of war perished. May God be with you in everything and in every way.